What's going on, guys? Crichton here. It is the night before BlizzCon and getting ready to eat at PF Chang's, but got in, got our badges, got everything kind of checked out and ready to go. Got our backpacks here ready to go, official swag bags and whatnot. So yeah, just hyped up and ready for tomorrow. It's been a long day of traveling and whatnot, but that's okay. We're going to get in and get an early start tomorrow and get ready to go and just have a blast. So be on the lookout on the socials. I'm going to make sure to post up as much as I can, talk about all the announcements and everything going on. So, but in the meantime, check it out. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, November 3rd. You know what that means. It is the day of BlizzCon. BlizzCon is finally here. We are getting loaded up, getting ready to go to the Anaheim Convention Center. Before we do, I'm going to give some quick predictions that I think are going to happen at the opening ceremony. Of course, I think we're getting a World of Warcraft expansion announcement. I think we're getting Classic Plus in that realm, and I also think we're getting a Diablo 4 expansion announcement as well. What I'm really hoping to see, could be a stretch, is I'm hoping we get an announcement on the new IP that they've been working on, a name, trailer, all that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that we get a little something on Heroes of the Storm. There's some activity around that now, and so there is the potential that we may get something with that. And then maybe something StarCraft related. I don't know, maybe some kind of surprise announcement would be great. A revival of some kind would be pretty wonderful. That's probably the biggest stretch, honestly, out of all of them. But anyways, we're super excited. We're getting ready to go and have a great time. I'll have some videos on the socials, some pictures and stuff like that, so tune in. And BlizzCon, let's get after it. All right, what is going on, guys? Fresh out of the opening ceremony, and I got to tell you, there were some incredible announcements, but the biggest one to me was the World Soul Saga. So it's no longer, there's a whole story they're putting into this that is going to expand with 3 expansions, not just one. First of all, this thing wasn't leaked at all. Nobody predicted this. Chris Metzen came up, legendary Chris Metzen. I mean, there was not a better guy to deliver this news than Chris Metzen, right? And he came up, and we are officially getting the World Soul Saga. It's going to cover 3 expansions worth of story. And they announced the names of all 3. They dove a little bit more into the first one that we have coming up. I'm going to check it all out as much as I can here on the show floor. But I got to tell you, man, there is not a better time to be invested in World of Warcraft. I mean, they are totally committed with the vision and the story that they're wanting to tell. And to have Chris Metzen back as creative director was the absolute perfect move that Blizzard could have done. So super excited for that. And a lot of other stuff that we'll talk about. But the World Soul Saga, that is the big one, man. It is going to be super incredible. So stay tuned. I'll have more going on the show floor. But in the meantime, I'm going to head back down. I'm in the Portal Pass area right now. I know you guys kind of can't see it, but really incredible area up here, especially for us older guys that can just kind of hang out and chill and stuff like that. But anyways, more to come. Stay tuned. All right, what's going on, guys? Day 2, final day of BlizzCon. I'm here right in front of the door here, and should be an exciting finish to the convention. Looking forward to some Diablo news today. They're going to do a deep dive later. We've got the Overwatch World Cup Finals going on as well, and then some other tidbits and whatnot throughout the day. But I'm getting ready to enter now. It's going to be an incredible time. Huge crowd here. I mean, I was here probably at least 30 to 45 minutes before it started, and had a pretty good spot in line, but it filled up pretty fast behind me. So anyways, I will bring you guys some more as it happens, and let's do this thing. All right, what's going on, KT Nation? Brian Tech here, live from BlizzCon. Got my brother Apothecary right here. You know him in the KT Nation Discord, the KT Nation community. Draven, we're going live for you, buddy. Just letting you know, happy birthday. We wanted to give you a little preview here of the Overwatch area and everything that's going on with that. So I hope you're having a wonderful day today, man. I hope you're celebrating and doing really well. Fingers up here. We kind of pan around a little bit, maybe give you a little bit of this hub here, this Overwatch hub we've got going on. We've got various screens, various statues, all kinds of stuff we got going on over here. Awesome. Okay, now, real quick, top 3 things that you've seen here at BlizzCon.
Top 3 things.
Yes.
We got Classic coming back, Draven's Story. I'm going to be playing some Classic for a little bit longer with this time at a much slower pace.
Right.
Evidently, there's a new hero for Overwatch.
Yep.
I haven't played that game in a while, but there's that. And then there's Diablo. We got another season.
That's right. Yep. For me, I'm definitely going to say number one is going to be the World Soul Saga for World of Warcraft. I think they're definitely getting retail back in the right direction. We got Chris Benson behind the wheel of that, and so that should be some exciting stuff right there. Number two, I would say the Diablo 4 expansion for sure. We don't know a whole lot about it. We may learn more here in a panel coming up, so if we do, I'll definitely give my feedback and reaction to that. And then I'd say number three, Season of Discovery. Pretty excited for that one. I think it's, it's classic, but a little bit more on the casual side. A little bit easier to kind of jump into play if you kind of pause or put it down or whatever. So should be awesome. But I think that's just about all we have here for now. So wanted to do a little short stream, say hi to Draven.
Draven, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy. And we'll be home soon. Take care, guys. Thanks.
Good.
Happy birthday, dude.
From BlizzCon here, and it is 4:05 locally here, so it should be 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. I am up here in the Portal Pass area. I just had the unique honor and privilege of meeting Rod Ferguson, who is the lead guy for the Diablo franchise, and then Mike Ibarra is the president of Blizzard Entertainment. So they were doing a little thing up here, talking to people and hanging out and all that stuff, doing some autographs and photos and things of that nature. So, but honestly, as we kind of get ready to kind of wrap up this final day, man, what an incredible event. There were a lot of things that I really enjoyed about BlizzCon. There were a few things that I felt like they could have done a little better. A little different. I mean, when I go into like a longer stream, obviously we'll talk about those things. But overall, it is just such an honor to be here. And looking at the direction a lot of the franchises are going, I don't think I've ever been more confident in Blizzard Entertainment than I am right now. You look at World of Warcraft, right? You've got the World Soul Saga, which is going to encompass 3 expansions. I mean, to get one expansion announcement is one thing. But to sit there and get 3 is truly something incredible. So you have 3 full expansions with the War Within starting that saga coming out in 2024. And then you have Cataclysm Classic for those of you that want to continue on past Wrath. That is obviously an option for you. You have got Season of Discovery, which is a really unique twist on Classic, and especially with the classes. The runes that you're going to be able to acquire to add some extra flavor to your class, especially, for example, like if you play a mage, you're going to be able to pick up some runes where you could be a healing mage, right? Paladins are finally getting a taunt in Classic, so you're going to see a lot more Paladin tanks running around. Probably could be me, potentially. But just really something unique on that. So a lot of World of Warcraft news. On the Diablo 4 front, I did attend the kind of deep dive panel, the fireside chat that they had not too long ago. And so obviously we've got Vessel of Hatred, which is the new expansion coming out late 2024. We have got Season 2, Season of Blood, which we're in right now. Season of 3 will be starting, weeks from now. But they're just continuously kind of adding stuff to it, adding more stuff to the game. So it's going to be really, really good. Overwatch, of course, has got the new hero, new map coming out, which is going to be super exciting. And then, Hearthstone doing Battlegrounds Duo. That's going to be really, really good. What else am I forgetting? There were some things that we didn't get. I mean, obviously, I was hoping that we'd get something StarCraft related, maybe a revival of some kind. That obviously didn't happen. I was hoping to get an announcement on the Survival IP. Of course, that didn't happen either. But either way, it was still a lot of incredible announcements that we got at the opening ceremony, and really throughout yesterday and today. So it was really, really good. Let me see. I'm trying to get to my chat here. I'm doing this on There we go. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had anybody chatting at all, but yeah. So really, just a pretty awesome time, man. A lot of incredible stuff going on. I was able to get a lot of different posters, some of them signed, and I got some other goodies and stuff, trading cards, all kinds of things. I got in my backpack here that I'm going to be bringing back for the game room and for my kids and whatnot. So it's going to be really exciting, some really fun stuff, coming up with that. But yeah, I mean, just really a lot of awesome things going on. Both at Blizzard Entertainment and just BlizzCon in general. So I think 2024 is going to be an incredible year for them. I think it's going to be an incredible year if you're a World of Warcraft fan. I think it's going to be an incredible year if you're a Diablo fan. I think they're going to have a strong year for Overwatch with some consistent updates on maps and heroes. Hearthstone obviously is going to have their expansion packs. They've got Battleground Duos coming out, which is going to be super exciting. But I'm hoping at some point next year we get a little bit more information on the Survival IP. I'm hoping we get something more concrete on that, and maybe something in the realm of Heroes of the Storm. That was the other one I was trying to think about. I was hoping we would get some kind of announcement that maybe they were reviving Heroes of the Storm. They have a big PTR patch that is out right now actually, and I was hoping we were going to get something on that, but unfortunately we didn't quite get there. So, but yeah, man. Other than that, it's been, an incredible experience. I've had an absolute blast hanging out with the group, with the boys, coming up here, having a good time. We had a lot of fun at the convention. We had a lot of incredible food. We've still got tomorrow going on, so some of the guys are leaving. Myself and Apothecary and Holwyn are sticking around tomorrow. We're going to go to Universal Studios. So that should be a lot of fun. That should be really cool. We'll check out the Mario Land. We'll check out the Harry Potter World. I haven't been to either one, so it should be a really, really good time. And but yeah, I'm really just kind of over the top, excited about everything that's going on. These things, some BlizzCons, are a little bit more exciting than others. And again, I'll kind of dive into that a lot more when I have like a longer stream. Obviously, this one's just going to be a few minutes here. I wanted to give you guys kind of a brief recap of what was going on. But as far as, for the most part, I got what I was looking for. I got a lot of information on World of Warcraft. I'm re-energized about retail. I'm excited about Season of Discovery on the classic side. Got some information on Diablo 4. I was really hoping they were going to talk about the new class. They said they were coming out with a new class. It's something that hasn't been in the Diablo franchise before, but they didn't really go into any kind of detail about it. So I don't know. I wish they would have, but that's okay. Let it cook in the lab a little bit and see what happens. But we do know that that the expansion is Vessel of Hatred. So at least we have that coming. Late 2024. Maybe somewhere between October and December is kind of what I'm thinking on that one. So, but yeah, that's pretty much most of what I had. And again, it's just been an awesome time. I'm so blessed to be here. I'm so honored to be here. This is my 6th or 7th BlizzCon that I've been able to attend. And, a lot of people don't even get to attend one, and I've been going for this long. I've been going with incredible friends. I've had an absolute blast. I've been able to, play games before they've been released to the public. I've been able to, sit in on incredible announcements that have been going on. So, I don't know. You just can't help but feel blessed and humbled when you get an opportunity to come to something like this, and to be able to do it with my brother, to be able to do it with guys that I consider my brothers. I mean, it's a joyous thing, man. It's a real blessing, and so. I couldn't do it without the support of my family. I couldn't do it without the support of my beautiful, incredible wife and my awesome kids. My son's been texting me like, "Dad, what's going on? Where are you at? What are you doing? Tell me about some announcements, and stuff like that." So that's been really cool. It's interesting. I feel like I'm getting ready to kind of enter a phase in my gaming career where it's like my son is really coming up into it. He's been gaming for a couple of years now, but he's really starting to get into the games that I enjoy, and so it's going to be really unique. I've been talking to him about the World Soul Saga, and I think it's going to be really fun to get him into that. He's right at that age and right at that time where he wants to play World of Warcraft, and I think it's a great time to get him into it. with this new story that they're getting ready to tell. So obviously really excited about that part. And then you know, even for my daughter, I was able to pick up this little deal right here. So I was actually, funny enough, I was trying to buy it on the store, and it was sold out. You know, I originally had it in my little you know, checkout box or whatever, and then by the time I went to go pay, they were like, hey, you know, things are sold out, you know, it's not available. So just so happens that they were giving away a couple items up here in the Portal Pass area. So I'm really pumped that I was able to get this for her. She's gonna absolutely love it. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Couple more things I'll show you before I close out this part, and I'll put it up in the VOD section. So this poster right here, kind of hard to see because it's fairly large. We got a Diablo 4 poster here, and I was able to get this signed by Rod Ferguson, as well as get a picture with him, so that was super cool. And then on this one here, we have an overall BlizzCon poster, and I was able to get Mike Ibarra to sign that for me, so that was also very cool to do. So but yeah, we'll go ahead and you know, kind of wrap up this stream, and just again wanted to give you guys a little bit of a recap of day 2 and kind of the overall BlizzCon convention. Obviously we'll do a much longer stream when I get back into town, and you know, on the usual Tuesday. But yeah, man, it's been nothing short of fantastic. I think this has definitely been a really good one. Like I said, there were a lot of things that I liked about this BlizzCon. I think there were some things that I feel like they could definitely improve on. But it's been 4 years. You know, it's been 4 years since the last time they had one, and I think they really kind of threw it out there and gave it a shot this time around. So again, you know, they'll get a lot of feedback. I know a lot of people will post up feedback. I'll post up my feedback about this year's BlizzCon, and you know, they'll just continue to iterate on it and make it the best they can. So, but in the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching the videos on TikTok and YouTube, and keeping up with those. I've had a lot of engagement on those videos, which has been incredible. You know, it's been absolutely wonderful to see. So, but I will go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm going to go downstairs, enjoy some Overwatch 2, hang out with the group. I'm going to try and hit up the Season of Discovery demo if I can. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but I'm going to try to. And then, yeah, we'll kind of wrap up the day and get everyone kind of set and ready to go for tomorrow. So, in the meantime, again, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for supporting the stream and all the content that I have. You know, thank you for keeping up with the videos I was posting up over the weekend from the convention. And I will see you all maybe tomorrow. Let's see if maybe we can get in a live stream while I'm at Mario World and the Harry Potter World. So take care and have a wonderful afternoon.